on the real, the other stuff that should have came out about Tiger before they got married was working under the surface. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. Y'all with me? You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Or I've seen certain people on this show punch below their weight class because men judge women on physical appearance, whereas women. Let me speak.
We were trying to stay on beat, but we need to go here. So Ayana, finish, please.
Yeah, let me speak. So men, and then they wonder like, well, she don't got X, Y, and Z. Yeah, of course, because you dated her for how she looked. But women, when I look at a man, I will get a dude that's just a 6 or a 7. But if he can support me.
If you look over this motherfucker one more time.
Okay, so let's do the process of elimination. Let's do the process of elimination. Okay, who do y'all think that is? Could it be Tony? Could it be J-Rad? Could it be Alan? I don't know. I'm just saying.
So to make that statement, we have a true example sitting at the table.
Now,
why you calling yourself out though? Why you calling yourself out?
I'm not saying it's me. I'm just saying the difference between a man like me and Tiger Woods. That's fucked up. I'm just sitting there looking like this. The difference between me and a man like Tiger is I'm going to. Okay, outside of that.
One.
Okay, go ahead. Outside of the obvious is that I don't have to lie, and I don't lie. You gonna get the real from me off the break. Simple. And look, this is all nice, it's all good. I don't want no relationship. It's whatever. I mean, I don't have to bottom feed.
Can I ask a question out of all three of you guys?
Please.
Tony is answering that shit on.
He want it. He's like, yeah, because it's all of me and Michelle. Like, what they doing though? What they doing?
What I've realized about men and me being an engineer and a comedian and more or less having my own is at times that's not looked as attractive because I don't need the man. So I noticed that a lot of times guys who are well off or established where they are in their life, they feel the need to get women that are below them so that they can kind of control them.
I don't think
very good.
That's true.
I didn't say you, Al. I'm just saying in general.
Okay, why we gotta keep going?
Because I see your feelings getting hurt.
Are you in this?
I see you getting yourself involved.
No, I'm saying that.
Probably think this song is about you, about you, about you.
Okay. Our camera person is slow. Not necessarily always for control, but it is the part of the man-woman dynamic where a man needs to feel like he is providing for a woman as well. Right. If you walk into a household 9 times out of 10 with a woman who's already already ahead of a household, then you got 2 dicks competing for the head of the household role in a new relationship that way. And men don't like that. I don't need to compete for my manhood in my house. You know what I'm saying?
It's called the pecking order.
There is a pecking order. So, and I'm not saying it's me. I'm just saying that outside of, and what you said is true. The control factor. There are some men who have to find a woman that's a subordinate or to control them.
Drop down in weight class.
Right. And there's just some that don't feel like that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
And men, we have a natural desire to be Superman for a woman anyway. If you on my level, I can't be your Superman. I can't save you. Did you see how weak Lois Lane was in Superman? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what Clark Kent was attracted to. He's like, what, I can save you. So it's the whole
Captain Save.
Right. It's the whole Superman thing. If you making less than I do, we can. We might be alright because you might need me to go ahead and slide you $20 here and there. But if I got that, baby, can I get $10 or something? That don't really feel cool with us.
But it's also about minimizing the contribution of women. Yeah, that's what we do. We provide. We want to be able to be the one to say, okay, baby, what you need? I got that car note for you, baby.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But what we don't do on the back end is celebrate the fact that they give us that emotional side that we look for as men. She got to have my back. Having my back means I can tell you my shit without anybody knowing about it. I can come cry, but it weighs the same. So if she's already doing what I'm doing, then and also doing the emotional part, what am I doing here?
However, now on the flip side, I've had guys that get hard. I was about to say moist, but that's hard. Sorry, they get hard if I pick up my purse to pay the check. Don't try to pass that in front of me.
I'm going right here.
Yeah. So you know.
First of all, you ain't went out with me, and you damn sure ain't go out with Tony.
Right, because I'd be like, you want to play for that? Okay.
Tony, I'm about to go to the bathroom.
All right. I'll be back.
I'm about to go to the bathroom. The check comes. Tony say, I'm pulling the car right.
But it's all about sharing, man. It's all about sharing, man. If she wants to do that, you know what? Let me just say this, okay? Because to guys, sometimes that does do with what you say. What'd you say? It's it?
Get hard.
Yeah. See, it does that. It does that.
Say it again.
Say it again.
Get hard. Shut up.
But
It's the way she said, get hard.
yeah. But no, really, guys like that, and it makes you feel like
A
man.
man.
What you said, like
Makes you feel like a man.
And then you, like you said, she got my back. Dang.
Exactly. So, no, and I'm totally validating what you're saying as well. I'm just adding some extra to that. Now, with the whole emotional shit, and since we just brought everybody's shit back into the table, and wait a minute, let's talk about that. I am not shallow, ladies. I have dealt with look at T-Rex.
Where did that come from?
Okay, what is the difference between having a fetish, being shallow, or having a preference? This was a conversation we had at the Christmas dinner. So
I think it's all about the level of obsession. I mean, I have a preference. But see, that's the whole thing. I have a brother who is on the show that likes big booty. You know, who it doesn't really matter what the chick looks like. If she got a fat ass, then you know he's down with that. So is he?
everybody
Everybody
turned back and looked at me, and I'm like,
No, but my point is I like a pretty woman. I like a pretty in the face. I mean, if you looked at any of the women that I've dated, not all of them have had all the physical assets. You know, maybe that or something else, or way a little more, was a little skinny, or what. It didn't matter. I just like a very pretty woman. So, you know.
But he's not shallow, ladies.
Not at all. No,
No, he's not shallow.
No.
I mean, but you know, as a woman, it's and sometimes I have to tell some of my friends how we look on the outside is very important in finding a man. There are significantly more women than there are men. So, bitch, you better step your game up and make sure that you're competitive in this marketplace.
Right, because that's exactly what it is. I'm just sitting there like this.
And I can't even fault y'all. If y'all got 5 people to pick from, you're not gonna be like, well, that bitch kind of raggedy, but her personality is amazing. No,
Oh my God, that personality, goddamn, goddamn, that personality. You Tiger Woods, okay? You Tiger Woods. How do you keep this shit from happening?
ask J-Raz.
How do I keep it from happening if I'm Tiger Woods? You gotta keep your wife happy. If your wife is happy, then you're happy. You gotta do what you gotta do to keep your, millions or $5 in your pocket. You gotta keep your woman happy. You know what she likes. You know what she doesn't like. You know her habits. You know her ins and outs, or whatever. But if there's nothing you can do to keep her happy, then hey, counseling. Maybe you need to separate or whatever. But don't act like well, you know what, she not happy, so I'm going to run out and have sex with somebody else and 13, 14 other chicks or whatever. Then I'll be happy and I'll come home to her bullshit, because that's what you're gonna come home to, her bullshit.
Well, hey, so I'm gonna just tell you, because it's just me, but this is what I do. I analyze stupid shit like this. First of all, Tiger Woods, if I was Tiger Woods, I would never bring a fucking cell phone into my house, ever. I would never carry a cell phone.
Why do you need a cell phone
Never.
in your house?
No,
you pay people
I
to do
pay
that.
people to to carry. There's the one for the business, the ones for the PGA, the ones for Gillette, and the ones for the Jahos. You understand what I'm saying?
Jahos.
Jahos.
Are they related to Jehovah's Witnesses?
Whatever. But that's my point. That dude would have been the go-between, and when I needed to go do something, your manager's on the phone. God, he calls all the time, baby. I'm sorry, I gotta work. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta maximize your flunkies is what you gotta do.
Right. That's what you pay people for. Right. It is like having security. You Plexico burst. You don't need to carry a gun. You need to pay for security.
Right.
You don't do that.
That's the problem with a lot of our black male celebrities. Plexico burst. You need your flunky needed that gun.
Right.
T.I., your flunky should have met them people.
Right.
Bougie Bonton, your flunky should have bought that cocaine.
You thinking about?
You know what I'm saying?
Me don't want to take the book.
You want to test the product myself.
However, when you're cheating, though, you should